Hello, everybody. Congrats on second nerdy. Hello, Yeetus. Welcome back. You have got to be fucking kidding me. I was behaving until I swapped this screen. I really need to look into a different internet provider. There's no reason I should be having this much of an issue. No, we are not doing this. That's the thing. They were great until just the last couple weeks. They have been absolute garbage. And I don't Hi, Kira. I don't understand why they changed all of a sudden. It went from perfectly fine, pretty darn stable internet the whole way through to now it doesn't. At first, I thought it was just Final Fantasy. I thought Final Fantasy was doing it. It's a heavier game. I get that. I would have understood just having Final Fantasy as the issue. But it does it with everything now. And there's no reason it should. And it's really frustrating me. So I'm thinking of looking for a different provider. Hi, Wolfu. Thank you for the resub. You get your little collection of Chaos Gremlin emotes. Nice. A lot of people do, Kira. You collect them? Yeah, I can see that. Maybe I should get one for you then. Thank you for the resub time. The dad joke. So, Yeetus, that might have not been your ISP. Discord itself has been having some issues recently. The other day, they actually put out an announcement about how they were legitimately having just global issues with VCs in general. It could have also been your ISP, though. That's me. That's me. That's not you, Yeezus. Again, that is my end. That is not either. That is not your guys' end. That's what I was just complaining about, is my internet having issues recently. And I can't do anything to fix it. I've tried everything I can think of to fix it. The only thing I haven't tried is getting a different provider. Unfortunately. Other than my internet, I'm doing fine. I hope you are doing well yourself. I'm kind of tired again, though. Ugh. Ow. My jaw popped. Yes, happy Wednesday, everybody. I hope everybody is, we're sitting in my room. But yes, hello, happy Wednesday, everybody. We are halfway through the week. I hope everybody's week is going good, well. My week has been boring at work, as usual. Ooh, shrimp jambalaya. Good jambalaya is good. The problem is that a lot of restaurants don't know how to make good jambalaya. I went to a restaurant once where it basically tasted like I ate a spoonful of Cajun powder. That's it. Like, the jambalaya didn't taste like anything other than Cajun seasoning. It was horrible. Ugh. I like some good Cajun, but not when it's just like just Cajun. As long as the YouTube recipe didn't mess up, then you're good. Watery rice? How do you... what? No. If you make rice correctly, it shouldn't be watery. Why are you eating watery rice? Yeah, the same. We have Labor Day here too, Kira. It's just, I don't remember what day it is. I think it's in September, maybe. Yes, I am in Limsa. Yes, we're gonna become a ninja today. Summoner will still be my main class, but some people go to work on Labor Day. I don't know why it's called Labor Day, though. You were very pale. Just the cove I was hoping to see. Some nasty trouble brewing. I went to work today because baker. Bakery goods. What cookies now? Alright, question for chat. Chewy or crunchy cookies? Made remember how I was when I first started. I gotta go for a good chewy cookie. I don't like the crunchy cookies. Nice soft chewy cookie. Yeah, no, not for me. Okay, then what is your favorite cookie? If you could only have one cookie for the rest of your life, what would the cookie be? That's no play. So sit tight and pay attention. On underfoot and stray in on this as well. It'll be a right little rogue family reunion. Okay, so cookie dough is not a cookie. Cookie dough is good, though I prefer it if it's like cookie dough ice cream and not just cookie dough. I want to know what your favorite cookie is. Jackie, the client's arrived. It does, but here's the thing though. There are still different types of cookie dough. So which type of cookie dough then? You can't just say cookie dough. I have some Ben & Jerry's cookie dough ice cream in the freezer. I'll probably eat some more after stream. Guest here has come from Maelstrom Command. Confidential orders directly from the Admiral herself. So you know this won't be a simple job. No, you can't. That's not a choice. That's not a choice. You gotta pick one specific type of cookie dough. Or cookie. I know it's cookie dough, but which type of cookie dough? Every time I try and have a diet, I end up relapsing due to stress. I'm a stress eater, and I know it's unhealthy, but it happens. Well, you don't get any cookie dough until you make a choice, then. You just eat 3 or 4 times a day. I graze throughout the whole day all the time. Strawberry cookie dough. Afraid your guildmaster speaks truly. It was several days ago when an emaciated man stumbled into one of our camps seeking aid. Upon questioning the poor fellow, we discovered that he had narrowly escaped life slavery. He claimed that pirates had raided his village, abducting him and many others to sell on a black market auction block. We dispatched a patrol to confirm the tale and found the village almost completely destroyed. It was a meager settlement without so much as a guardhouse. Thus did its unkind fate escape our notice until now. You'd think these pirates had never even heard of the code. Village and honest culls and dipping their wicks in the slave trade? They're heading the right way for a good stabbing. Chocolate chip cookie dough? Alright, that's a choice then. Alright, though it ain't set down in so many wids, code's notoriously unforgiving against those as raised weapons against the weak. After all, the first pirates in these parts were culls that were fleeing oppression in the northern seas. Ignore your history and you risk becoming what it was you hated most. I don't like triple chocolate. It's too much chocolate. Like, if I want that much chocolate, I'll go for a good chocolate bar. But I like the different flavors in cookies that all kind of mix together to make one really good cookie. Triple chocolate's kind of just cookie. I mean, just chocolate. There is. Well, no. So there is a thing. There is such a thing as too much chocolate in a cookie. Peanut butter chocolate is good. I'll agree with you on that one. But if I'm just gonna go for chocolate, if I want that much chocolate, I'll get like truffles or something. Hi, Saucy. Oh, even mark for us then. That we do. God damn it, Saucy. Alright, where'd I put it? No, this does not count, Saucy. And it's one of the worst ones too. Spoiled milk or coconut. Oh, and it's spoiled milk. Yeah. It's like Hershey's. Or not Hershey's, it's like Reese's, Kira. Have you never had a Reese's cup? Oh, that's gross, Saucy. I've been there before. Wait, Kira, you've never had a Reese's cup before? Peanut M&Ms? I thought everybody's had a Reese's cup. Unless you're allergic to peanuts. Are you allergic to peanuts? This is kind of blowing my mind. Wait, Wolfu, you've never had a Reese's cup either? Okay, Kira is at least overseas, so maybe it's not a thing in their country. Wolfu doesn't have an excuse. Unless they're allergic. Okay, see, that's the difference, Wolfu. You can't do that. I don't know how to describe it to you if you haven't had it, Kira. It's peanut butter and chocolate. Does anybody here know how to describe it other than peanut butter and chocolate? What's the description for this? I need help. I don't know. You're the one who lives there. That we do. For the descriptions given to us by the escaped villager, we determine that these lawbreakers are members of the Jolly Merchants, a pirate crew in possession of an official privateering license. It would appear, however, that privateering has been naught but a screen behind which to hide their illicit activities. I guess that's a... Yeah, I can see that being a okay description. One can only imagine how many other Leminson citizens have fallen prey to these wicked slavers. I know, you're doing better than I am. don't know. Do you know what a Rolo is? No, that is not it, Kira. That is something different. It's similar though, I guess. That's hazelnut and chocolate. No, not toffee, Wolfu. It's called Toffee Fay. It's a hazelnut chocolate dessert. No, not that. That's probably the best comparison, like an easy comparison. It's a weak comparison, but it is a valid comparison. No, toffee is... What is toffee? I just know toffee is toffee. What is toffee? Toffee is caramelized sugar. Mixed with butter and flour. So it's like caramel. Toffee is caramel. And we've let it happen right under our very noses. Naturally, the Admiral desires a swift resolution to this ignominy. But... Nominee. Whatever. But merely tracking down those poor souls who have already been sold is proving heavily taxing to our allocated resources. We could throw more soldiers at the problem, but that runs the risk of drawing the small folks' attention and inciting undue panic. Thus do we come to the Rogues Guild for help. We ask that you eliminate the Jolly Merchants and liberate the villagers presently in their custody, and that you do so with the utmost discretion. It's already done. When those nasty coves will feel our short blades pricking into their backs, and enjoy but a brief moment of regret before the code is rightly enforced. Alright, let's get to work. I'll be going after the Jolly Merchants myself. Underfoot, Vikib, Kebe? I don't know. You two lend your skills to the Maelstrom's investigation and see what ye can whittle about the calls that have already been sold. Universal, you're coming with me. I think you're ready for the next step of your education. Do. Should we get after these slave and cutthroats then? Client tells me that the Jolly Merchantmen set sail from Aleport a few bells ago. Oh aye, they might even board an Imperial ship or two. That's just a mummery they're putting on to amuse the Admiral's swabs. I reckon the rest of the crew would be back on land, looking to snap the shackles on a fresh herd of chattel. And just to prove me theory right, one of them jolly bastards got himself spotted creeping about the roughsmen in Lower Lenosha. There's a Bene Cove over at the Morrowby Dry Docks by the name Swarsant. But I'll likely know the full story. Really? Like, I know that the Reese's company is based out of the US, but I was pretty sure that Reese's was like a global thing at this point. More of a shipwright than a rogue these days, but he keeps his glazes keen for the guild. Head over and have yourself a prattle, and I'll join you soon. Bastion would know. Oh, there he is. Alright, I know what you are. What can old Swarsant do for you? How do you know jolly merchant slavers? Ah, well that explains a few things. I was keeping an eye on the bustle about the draw docks, see, when I spied an odd trio off in the distance. Hi, Mose. Rough-looking sod, one of your pirates, I'd wager, was prodding along another bloke and this poor skinny lass. Being whipped curs less miserable than the two being herded. Last I saw, they were headed south. What you're saying about the slavery business is true, then that jolly merchant's not going to walk his charges all the way to market. No, he likely has a boat waiting for him. If I were a slaver headed south, my vessel would be hidden somewhere along the salt strand. That doesn't leave you much time. Yes, I can guarantee you Moses had a Reese's cup. Cat, you need to stop. No, you're allergic? Well, never mind then. Don't listen to me. Cat, you need to stop, okay? Okay? Stop. Never mind. They need to make allergen-free Reese's cups for people. So Jackie was on his way, yes? You best go on ahead, and I'll point him in the right direction when he gets here. See, Mose, here's one for you, though. Try being allergic to eggs, nuts, and milk. Have fun finding something you can eat at that point. I went to school with a kid who was like that. Here wood. Cave bat is the only one I have left for them. Huh. I mean, I don't like the sun anyways, but I do feel bad for you. I know somebody else allergic to the sun. So, I get that. Person came through for us, eh? Now, what do we got here? This one looks a charmer. Gotta move, I told ye. Peg-legged grandma obble quicker in you miserable sacks of shite. Maybe you need another thrashing, is that it? You already forgot what happens when you try me generous patience? I'm sorry, but please, no more beatings. March as fast as we could. We need food, water. Get in the boat and shut your traps. We get fed when we reach the other side. The other side? Where are you taking us? Challenging me? You're just plain daft. I told you to keep your bleeding mouth shut. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Quiet and scaly arse. Weeping again. Listen, we're headed to Aleport, alright? That's where me and me shipmates gather to take stock of the merchandise and decide what gets sold where. See, some buyer want only lads, while others is looking for lasses. As long as we keep these rich bastards happy, we make more coin than we ever did scrapping with the Empire's war galleys. Not that you care about that, I suppose. What matters to you is that you'll be loaded onto the Jolly Merchantman, sailed off to God's know where. Limsa will be a distant memory. If I was you, I'd fill that empty belly with one last big gobful of sweet Lenosian sea breeze. Or tempted to put a blade twixt his eyes here and now. That won't get the job done. No, we'll let him guide us to his mates in Aleport. Then we'll mill the whole bloody lot of them. Jolly merchants will get their due. Don't you worry about that. They've gone. Best hurry to Aleport. Unless you have a quicker way, the ferry that leaves from Candle Keep Quay. Meet you across the water, lad. Yes, it's called teleporting. I'm going up here first. I need 3 cave bats to finish my my rogue level 1 hunter's book, whatever you want to call it. I have never sprained my wrist, my elbow with a bow. I have hit myself with that string a good time, so I can understand that. I hope it feels better soon, though. Well, that's good. I'm glad it doesn't hurt as much. Back down here. Yeah, but a bowstring will do that to you, unfortunately. Okay, there's Birkin. Need the jackals, which are over by the city. I didn't hit that. That person stole my kill. Yeah, that's why you gotta be careful with bows. I mean, I'm playing this. I'm streaming. How about yourself, Mose? Ooh, studying. Fun. Not. Jolly Merchant Coves still with its captives. Seems they've taken a room under an alias. Find their operation in plain sight. Old as brass. But it's an old slaver's trick. See, even if some call recognizes the merchandise, only a single handler gets bound. The rest of the crew just whistles, all innocent like, while their mate is marched off to cry cockles. No interventions. Hi, Chan. You can bet they've threatened bloody murder for any prisoner who raises a hue and cry. Patience now, Cole. We'll just wait until we're sure that all these blackguards have arrived. Meanwhile, we'd better sharpen your stabbers. We have a busy night ahead of us. Forgot to eat my eggs. Ready for the job then? Only the jolly merchants are all here. Once the jolly merchants are all here, we'll ambush the sods and set their captives free. You gonna go kill them off? That ought to be long enough. We'll just have to hope there ain't any stragglers. Listen closely now, Colt. Merchants are disguised as plain old venturers. Have settled themselves in 3 separate rooms here in Ailport. Tell you which coves are the merchants? Easy. Take a look at the saddles of that bingo swilling call over yonder. Wearing lavender gloves. Exact same type what that nasty side of the assault strand had on. That'll be how they find each other in a crowd. Of course, it's also how I whittled where each of the bastards was staying. Just snilch the hopeless glazes of the company they keep. You can be sure you found your mark. Hate the limps of dialect. I swear. So, here's the job all laid out for you. We hit all 3 common rooms. Nail the merchants, quick and dirty like. Get those captives their bleeding lives back, alright? Alright, the storeroom doors have been forced open. Some thieves and sods been at the ale. Well, they can't have gotten far. Better get the lads and do a sweep of the port. Merchant Cove gulping pilfered ale? You'd think they'd be doing their best not to draw attention to themselves. Things considered, bloody oafs. Now we've got a swarm of yellow jackets buzzing about, looking for blood. If they spot us wandering around in the darkments, I have a feeling they'll act first and ask questions later. It'd be best then if the patrols never even knew we were here. We'll slip as sneaky as we can into each of the common room, and use them telltale lavender gloves to identify our marks. Innocent calls in there as well, mind. But let's try not to stab any as don't deserve it, eh? I think we should head out one at a time to better avoid the yellow jacket. So let you take the lead. After you. Lunar, thank you for the 12 months. Thank you so much. Hope you're doing well. I know, it really doesn't feel like we've known each other that long. How are you? How was the wedding? Frustrating. You ended up clocking out. Wedding was good. At least you enjoyed the wedding. Sorry you've had a frustrating day. I'm guessing it's that pain in the ass boss again. This is a guess. Yes. Not over there. Oh. Guys were annoying me enough that either I left or I was going to kick them out. Sorry about that. Hope your day gets better. Yes, there is a stream going on. Hello. Why can't I attack you? Oh, right, I don't have that move right yet. Well, he gets the fancy move and I don't. Rude. But other than work, I hope your day has been going alright, Lunar. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I hope you were having a wonderful week. I mean, fair. You have a few hours left to do something fun, though. You have a sub, though. I'm guessing that was probably one of the gifted from the other day. I appreciate it regardless. Not a bad night's work. 8. Maelstrom will take care. Maelstrom will be taking care of them poor coals we freed. And I've made sure none of the merchants we downed are like to get up again. Her name sounds vaguely familiar, though. Have you been here before, though? Yeah, you've been here before. Because that's not your first message in chat. Huh. Oh well, now you're following, and now you're here. As a Jelly Merchantman, well, her crew can expect a visit from the Admiral's finest galleys, and it won't be for teen crumpets on the poop deck. Yes, Jin. Right, me Natty lad. Our part of this is done. Time to head back to the sisters. Excuse me, are you the ones who freed us? It might have been on YouTube. Probably why. It could have been. Yeah, maybe. Hi, Soul. Are you the ones who freed us? Hi. Is there something else we could do for you, miss? The maelstrom swabs will take you home. That's what you're worried about. Oh no, I just wanted to thank you. If I may, there was one other thing I wished to tell you. Moments before you rescued me, the dreadful pirate was muttering into his cups. It was something about another raiding party that hadn't yet made it back. Beg your pardon? Seems they'd been hunting slaves in western Lenosha, and being so close to Ailport, our captor assumed they were out rounding up chattel until last bell. You finally finished Subaru. Oh, that's what your comment was about. And so Yule, do you usually watch streams on YouTube? Is that where your speed? So much dialogue. There is a lot of dialogue. Couldn't bear the thought of anyone else suffering as I have. Please, is there naught you can do? Certainly is, miss. Just get yourself safely home and leave this stray pack of jackals to us. I will pray for your success. Thank you again. So much for savoring a victory pint. I'll send word this development to Underfoot and the Stray. Do some well-earned trade for the last of these jolly merchants. By the by, how's your throwing arm? I think it's time I learned you how to fling a proper blade. When you're out in the wide open roughlands, you often find the need to sting a cove from a distance. I'm sure a canny lad like yourself will figure all sorts of uses for a well-thrown dagger. Just keep it in mind for when we hunt down the rest of the slavers. Yeah, get thrown dagger. Hello, Zone Zero. I still don't know if I actually want to apply for that at the moment. Twitch. That's the only thing I can tell you. Hi, Red. That's an understatement. Yeetus. Twitch on mobile is garbage. Final Fantasy's going alright. How about yourself? By the way, Red, Lunar, your little Chaos Gremlin fire emote thing, that is, that's from Vita? I'm assuming. Yes? Okay. Might have to talk to her about getting one of those. Well, Wolfu's sub message was just the little gremlin emotes. He mentioned collecting them. Those few jolly merchant bastards must be camped out somewhere in western Lenosha. Now, if I was a black-blooded, heel-grubbing slaver, where would I be hiding? Not to the west, but the Sahagan pools. Even those bollocks for brain pirates know better to trespass on fishback territory. I mean, I guess that's a gremlin emote, technically. That almost looks more like a peak emote to me, though, to be honest, Saucy. Went to the west, but the Sahagan pools. Even those bollocks for brain... I can see that, Lunar. I mean, mine for the longest one was the sip emote of all things. The question, does Vita do animated emotes? I mean, I don't blame them for using that one as Shark Lunar. I feel like he kind of deserves that one. Why was the loading made with Shirk in mind? I didn't know you could make emotes in Live 2D. Yes, music had cut off because I clicked off the screen for a second. Oh, yeah, that makes sense then, Lunar. Yeah, when I get gifted all of those subs the other day, it unlocked a couple more emotes. Not too many, but I have like 1 or 2 normal emote slots and then 9 animated ones to fill. Oh, and 5 follower emotes. I haven't done those yet. So I have 6 normal emotes and 9 animated ones. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Huh. The more you know. Buff Lunar. Welcome back from ads, everybody. And they just won't want a chance running into patrols near Elport. That just leaves us east. Block? Hi. Likely we must nestle down in the ruins out there amongst the dodos. You said 9 freaking ads. It should have been 3 minutes of ads. So, however, they have decided to split those up for you. That's where we'll try to pick up their trail. You head on over and snilch the place while I send word to the sisters of the Maelstrom. Done, done. Thank you to Purcell. Yeah. Maybe I'll talk to Vita about emotes. I think, was it... Yes, done for ads. Lunar, didn't you send me... Were you the one who sent me somebody else for emotes as well? Yes? Okay. Yeah, I need to look around for emotes. Because I gotta get some redone or done for the new model too. Quarterstone. Where is Quarterstone? Oh, they're all over here. Convenient. Yeah, there are a lot of good emote artists out there. I actually have to get started looking. That's my whole thing, really. I do kind of want to get one of the, Were you a part of that? I thought Lunar was the only one who, donated to that. Oh, it doesn't count subs. No, that's a specific throne, calculator. Yes, any subs and stuff will inevitably go towards that at some point or another. But that in general is very specifically calculating direct donations. I keep throwing a little at it every paycheck. You really don't have to, but I do appreciate it, Lunar. Alrighty, Soul. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Make sure you get some rest. Good luck on your exam. Those are all in Skull Valley. Back the way I came from. Alrighty, Edus. Thank you for hanging out as well. Get some rest. I get so many people with different time zones. I appreciate how much you guys stop by, even with all of the time zone nonsense. 150 there. Oh yeah, you are really far ahead. 8 hours ahead? Yeah, you're really far ahead. Alright, yeah, get some rest. I appreciate you hanging out, even though it is late for you, of course. Bye, Edis. I'll see you later. Thank you for freeing us. We've been tied up here since those awful pirates snatched us from our beds. There's some interesting looking dodos you've got there. No sign of the merchants though, eh? Oh, there were plenty of merchants here. I just avoided all of them. Our leader mentioned heading over to Aleport. He said something about there being no signal. That was a signal that something was wrong. They just left us hobbled here like lambs for the market. One of them japed about keeping the meat unsullied in case there was trouble. They let us flee this place before they return. And who are you to just sidle in and set loose our Ard-1 prizes? Need a bat? Why do I need a bat? Are we talking about animal bat, or are we talking about a bludgeoning bat? What's the damnedest thing? We'd half a crew lodge in Aleport, and not a one of them survived the night, done by a couple of sneaky curs what favored the short blades, they say. Supposing that was you two. Seems you've a bone to pick with our choice of trade. Hit the items back to chat. Oh. I can't say as I've made much use for slavers, except as a place to bury my knives. Nah, I just need a helmet. I should have gotten a helmet toggle. I could just toggle on the helmet when people throw stuff at me. Haha, you can't hit me anymore. Oh, and I wouldn't bother yourself with waiting on your ship to come back neither. The jolly merchants are done for. You might have the right of it, lad. He looks so weird. Lalafell should not have mustaches like that. But then you wouldn't know the kind of coin the 3 healthy slaves like them ones will bring us. Alrighty, Kira. We'll have a new ship and a new crew before a single moon has passed. Hear that, Chettle? You're each worth a shining bloody fortune. You've me to thank for helping you learn your true worth. Or this bleeding sod. In fact, why don't you step back a ways? These coves are about to learn the consequences of breaking the code. The discussion is like to get messy. Did you not think we'd come for you? You can try to stifle your victim's screams in the darkness, but the shadows are always listening. Why are there so many dodos? guys are late. Thank you. Shudder to think what horrid fate awaited us had you not helped us to escape. I knew someone would come. You're just like the heroes in the stories. You always arrive at the perfect time and triumph over the villains. Do you think I could be a hero like you? I know I could be brave and strong too. I just know it. You don't want to be like me, lad. Listen now. Me and those coves there, we're the ones what the scary folk are afraid of. And that's because we keep the rules for the world they live in. We don't much care if you shink your chores or get into fights. But if you ever break the code and betray your mates, then that's when we'll come for you. No matter how far you run or how well you hide. Live your life like the hero you want to be, though. You'll never need worry about that. Welcome back, Kira. Hi, you two who can stubble it and all. Assume you are the citizens who were abducted by the Jolly Merchants? I am Captain Milala of the Yellow Jacket. Maelstrom Command has entrusted me with conducting you to safety. It's alright, lad. These folk will take care of you. Go on, you best not get left behind. Now she's gonna be rude, isn't she? Was there aught else, Captain? Word on a new job? A job? From me? For you? How patently absurd. Why, I'd rather hire a sewer rat to mind my larder. Wow. Was it during one of your jobs that you turned Aleport into a slaughterhouse? What dark age is this that we must employ assassins to enforce the law? It is this continued dalliance with underworld miscreants such as you that prevents Limsa Lominsa from ever fully expunging the stain of piratical infection. These weapons you bear. A civilized person uses such implements to carve meat or peel fruit, leaves them at table where they belong. You perhaps clench them twixt your teeth. You swing over rails like the pirates you hunt. Fair City has no place for those who refuse to abandon the brutish ways of the past. The only champion of justice this nation requires are the valiant and forthright soldiers of the Yellow Jacket. Yeah, I don't like her. Knew I wouldn't. Becky, what the bloody hells does this call want with us? I've not the foggiest idea, love. Just smile and nod. Go fight the moth. Not come here to be patronized. I'm going to put a decisive end to piracy in all its form. Consider this visit a gauntlet thrown at the collective feet of the Rogues Guild. Heed well my words. Just before dawn this very morn, a Maelstrom vessel stocked with provisions was boarded and looted by pirates. Much of the cargo was stolen. That is vexing indeed. It is the theft of 3 items in particular. 3 unique treasures of nigh incalculable wealth. The most distresses my martial colleagues. As for the brigands, they made well their escape, disappearing into the dawn's mist along with their precious plunder. Getting how to read. A rum tale. What's it to do with us? I challenge you. A contest to reclaim these stolen treasures. Should we Yellow Jackets and I succeed in retrieving the greater share, I shall formally propose the abolition of the Rogues Guild. Upon review of our achievements, the Admiral will surely concede that your unscrupulous institution has outlived its usefulness. Blow it out your waddle. Better ways to spend me time. Oh, do you now? Her smile is so freaking creepy. Vampire Lalafell. Incident constitutes a theft against the nation of Limsa Lominsa. Does that not violate your beloved code? If I'm not mistaken, you've no choice but to rise to the occasion. Unless, of course, you mean to slink back into your hole and abandon the fundamental precepts of your duty. Alright. You screech and shrew. You made your bloody point. And you'll be sorry that you did. I promise you that. Your paltry promises amount to naught in the face of my conviction. I shall not rest until Limsa Lominsa is free of every last buccaneer, scoundrel, and shadow-dwelling ne'er-do-well. What now, Jackie? I almost feel like it should be Jacques. I don't know why, but I almost feel like that is Jacques. You're being... Why are you being bullied, Looter? Who is bullying you? For right now, we head back to the sisters. You just said my head is shaped weird, but she literally drew. Isn't that her bullying herself then? Because it's her fault if your head is shaped weird. Nickel bag? Do you beat Wolfu with nickels? I meant a problem for why she's getting bullied. Are you guys all in a call together or something somewhere? Just know what RP's feed is working on. Oh. So are you and Vita in a call then? Or is like Vita hanging out with you at home? Oh, you're just in a call? It was funny, I was told that you guys are always in Vita's Discord, but I've never actually seen you in Vita's Discord. Hi, Spartan! My new ability. God damn it, Minta. Hi. It's a channel with limited access. Oh, that would make sense then. Spoiled milker. God damn it, Spartan. It's coconut or spoiled milk again. Spartan. I appreciate the heck out of you. I do. But you're too much sometimes. Oh, it's spoiled milk again. I don't think there's any good ones left in here. Yeah. Yes, we hit the goal. Now we have another emote slot again. Thank you for the hype train and the 11 gifted subs. Yeah. Now I need to adjust my goal again. What is the next goal? I don't even know anymore. 100. The next goal is 100. I hope you were doing well, Spartan. I hope you're being responsible with your money, because this is so much. You're incredibly generous, you really are, but I hope you're taking care of yourself first. Mouth tastes nasty now. Don't donate if you don't have money. That's what I don't want you to do. Oh, okay. You were making me really worried there for a second. Alright, as long as you were taking care of myself. I have said the same thing to Saucy. The Saucy is the other person who worries the frick out of me when it comes to gifted subs. I won't say anything other than thank you. In that case, but just make sure you're taking care of yourself. But I hope you were doing well. I hope you were enjoying speed running through Final Fantasy. I like this outfit. What is this? Pantheon. Is it the Pantheon stuff? Personal gloves. Pantheon. Pantheon. What? Oh. Well, I got a cute little ghost. That's adorable. I like that emote. I like this outfit. This is a cool set. Yes, but how are you doing, Barton? You're good? That's good. Have you beaten Final Fantasy yet? No, sadly. We've got a good amount to go. It is a lot of stuff, even if you are skipping through all of the story. Was it you who said you were getting a bunch of friends to start this week? Was that you talking about that in Viv's chat? Somebody was talking to Viv about getting a ton of people. Yeah, that was you? Okay. So did that happen? Do you have a big group of people going through now? For we last that Milala's got some bollocks. And it seems she's well done with the what whiffs of pirate stock. One person has joined so far, but more will join on the weekend. That's probably a good time to start. Because later in the game you can kind of do whatever and take your time, but there is a lot to do at the beginning of the game. So having a longer time period to play is good. I don't take kindly to calls pulling me strings, but the shrew is right. Code's been broken and we've a job to do. From the sounds of it, though, them coves knew what they were about when they cloyed them treasures. We'll need you at your best. Time you learn the art of mugging. Rough up a call in just the right way, and it'll give up more than what he'd get if you just plain knocked him on his arse. I'm gonna come clean here. I don't know what you're talking about, Kira. I just know it's Zelda related. I haven't played a Zelda game in so long. I tried Breath of the Wild and I didn't like it. Me and the lads will be busy whittling the story on them bidden baubles, so you're free to head out and sharpen your skill. Might even be as you'll pocket some extra blunt while you're at it, eh? Mug. Can I mug people with a mug? Is there a glamour of a mug? Can I just equip a mug as a weapon and mug people with it, please? I want to mug somebody with a mug. If you have mug junction here. Why? What is your regret? One funny joke weapons in Final Fantasy, right? Drinking hot sauce with your tea. Why are you drinking hot sauce with your tea? You can do that in Monster Hunter, Lunar. there's a frozen swordfish as a great sword. And there are legitimately floppy fish you can use as dual blades. Like, they're just raw, fresh caught fish that flop around as you swing them around. You weren't very careful, were you, Saucy? Actually, I need to go wash out my teacup soon so I can make some more tea. Well, been practicing your dance steps because we're about ready to run rings around Captain Malala and her swabs. The Yellow Jackets have been pressing their investigations into the treasures of what was cloyed from that maelstrom tub. But, as you know, we've got our own network of coves. But don't miss none of the goings-on about town. That's just part of being me. Who knows? Maybe it'll be good. Add more. Come on. You're eating it with your food anyways. It's all going to the same place, right? As for the sharp end of the job, it'll be you, me, Underfoot, and the Stray. Let's get down to business, eh? The Keeb's late to the feast, so I'll just make sure we're all on the same page for the now. When you get down to it, we have two goals for this job. Fight back them 3 treasures, and mill the coves what cloyed them in the first place. You can be sure that Yellow Jacket shrew will be doing her damnedest to beat us to the marks. Seeing as the fate of the guild is at stake, best not drag our do-beaters on this one. So, I say we grapple them baubles before she's even lifted anchor, and give her a proper reason to rage against us rogues. Seem awful keen on this contest all of a sudden, Jack. Jock. I don't know. Let's take a vote real quick. Jacques or Jack? Or Jackie? Put 1, 2, or 3 in chat. Jock is 1, Jack is 2, Jackie is 3. I want to know how you guys think his name is pronounced. Yes wasn't an option, Wolfu. Okay, so Mint is going with Jack. Is that the only vote we're getting? Okay, so Wolfu's going with Jack as well. Sometimes what? No! Wolfu's gonna get a timeout here. It's probably just Jack. Fair. Well, here's the thing. Send me a grievance to the Thalassocracy regarding the Shrews challenge. Then paper shufflers don't care a whit as long as one of us gets the job done. So I figured I'd sail with the wind rather than against it. Besides, we wouldn't want to shirk our duties and force poor Captain Malala to blunder about in the scary darkments now, would we? How very gentlemanly of ye. Well, them's the cards what we've been dealt, ain't they? Now stow your quips and let's hear what you've learned about them bloody treasures already. Aye, the treasures. According to the manifest of that Maelstrom vessel, we're looking to bite back the Cerulean Star, the Silver Sorrows, and something called the Black Sarcophagus. Aside from the fancy names, I was able to whittle a few more details. The Cerulean Star, for starters, the big old blue diamond which shines like, well, like a star, I suppose. Then we've got the Silver Sorrows, a pair of earrings that once graced the wattles of a sultana of Olda. There's a tale there, but one wit don't concern us at present. Lastly, this black sarcophagus thing. Afraid that one remained a mystery no matter how much I poked and prodded. In any case, all three of these trinkets were recorded as spoils from official privateer. Now, as you know, pirate will usually sell his plunder through a reliable fence. Sometimes, though, holding an auction is the only way to offload goods, but it's too extravagant or just too bleeding rare for the average call to deal with. Our three wondrous treasures fell into the auction-only category. When the bin began in Aleport, the Thalassocracy weighed in with its ample purse, made some unmatchable offers, then organized a tub for the merchandise to be shipped back to Limsa. That's when our mark swooped in and picked their transport clean. I had a few wids with them Maelstrom sailors survive the attack, and they pointed the finger at the grinning curs. Problem is, that one call's seen hide nor hair of the curs, not to mention their bloody ship since the raid. Sorry I'm late, Jack, but you'll want to hear this. Some of the cargo what was cloyed from the transport was just found during a routine inspection at the La Thogran checkpoint. Thogran? The curs made landfall then? What are the treasures? Any mention of them? Not what I've heard, but the jackets ain't done shaking out all the boxes yet. We better get our eyes out there quick like. Multiversal Underfoot, you're fresh for a run, ain't you? I can't with the Lalafels. I can't. The fact that they walk like they joints don't exist in, like, they don't have elbows or knees. When they walk, they don't have elbows or knees. And it makes me laugh every time I see it. I'll race you out to the checkpoint. That is a very large bow for you. I don't even know if you could hold that straight. I'm pretty sure it would clip into the ground. Flashbacks and draw effect. That is damage. I won a race. You owe me a pint. Apes aside, though, it looks like Vaki was right about the cargo. From what I've been able to catch from them swabs at the gate, means the peddler was boned for carrying goods, but was known to be aboard that transport. They carted the poor sod away in chains, but the cargo itself is still here. Saw a pair of jackets carrying boxes up that wooden ramp. We need to know what's in them crates. I get the feeling they won't open their gans for the asking, though. Not while this fool's challenge is going on. You think he could skulk over there and see if they found them treasures yet? I actually have a poll I want to put up. And I might put it in Discord later to see if anything changes, but I think that's really the only. Poll again. I don't remember how to make. There. I was trying to think of something I'd do for 500 followers if I got there. I think it'll be a while, but this was an idea that came up the other day. I mean, if you're passing out, that's not something the PE teacher can really get upset about. It's better. I mean, they kind of have a responsibility to make sure that you're okay at school. This is all junk. No diamond, no earrings, no bloody black sarcophagus. Looks like we'll have to lean hard on that skinny peddler if we're to find them treasures. Sergeant says the merchant's still pleading ignorance. Claims he was hired to carry the goods through a checkpoint and not else. I mean, that just means your teacher's a jerk. What a pile of pugil shite. Guessing the pirates have split the cargo and are trying their luck at every checkpoint. Captain Malala's already given orders to double the guard and inspect every cart and wagon would come through. So they found not a value, eh? Bene. Thought we'd lost the contest before we'd even properly started. But be that as it may, something don't add up here. Okay, I just knocked over a vase of roses behind me and it cleaned it up off the floor, so welcome back. I hope the vase didn't break. Because that's an entirely separate mess deal that you'd have to deal with. Yeah, I hope everything's alright. Like, if it was a glass one that broke, that's not good. Hope you didn't cut yourself. Just a bit pissed. I feel that. My cats are very much the same. Why would you order a call to carry the goods through the checkpoint? No smuggler is that daft, surely. Even if by some miracle of the gods he squirmed through Lithogran without raising a fuss, why would you risk taking merchandise back to the city what you cloyed from? No, there's a bigger picture here. We need to take a step back to see it. Sim and the Kurz hired this peddler to do their dirty work. It will be someone in the shadows has brokered the deal. And I just happen to know a cove what makes it his business to oversee these kinds of shady arrangements. Spartan, you really don't need to do that. No. God damn it. I actually didn't even check who got your last batch either. Who got your last ones? Red got one. Kira got one. Edith got one. I'm just trying to see the names I recognize because there's a lot of lurkers in my channel, which I'm fine with. I think I vaguely remember Hikaru. My memory with names is pretty shite too. Pina, Beringer, Lupical, SSA. They're relatively new. Jay, and Caitlin. Now I need to make another goal. That makes me have to figure out all of my emotes. I have to come up with 19 emotes, and that's not even counting the tier 1 and tier 2 and 3 slots. I don't have that many emote ideas. Next one's at 115. Nami Noodle, thank you for the follow. God, I made follows anonymous for people. Whoops. I'm not supposed to say that. I hope you don't mind. I understand that people enjoy lurking. I do as well. 115. Yes. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. I did. You're too much. You're really too much. You've finally overtaken Saucy in the leaderboard. which honestly I never thought would ever happen for anybody, because Saucy was too nice to begin with. All right, Spartan, you and Saucy both. Um, both of you get to request one emote. Any emote you want. Both of you choose an emote you want. Hi, Pina. Yes, you get a sub. Spartan's being a little bit too nice to me today. Again. I don't have enough ideas for all of this, guys. Saucy, you and Spartan are the entire reason I have this many emote slots. You both get to request one emote. If Spartan keeps going, they get to request another one too at this point. I don't have that many ideas. I don't know though. You guys are the ones who get to use the emotes. I know, and I appreciate the heck out of that. I want more emotes though, but I don't have ideas for emotes. I have like a list of 5 other ideas but I now have 21 total emote slots. I don't have 21 ideas. I have like 3. I can't use the drowning one because mine's at a cooldown timer. So I can't use Viv's drowning one. A slice of pizza? Isn't that just a normal Twitch emote? Doesn't that already exist as a Twitch emote? No, there's pineapple pizza. I don't know how to make that one cat themed though. I could do a one where I was eating a piece of pizza. I could probably commission eating a piece of pizza. Yes, I can do a cat eating a piece of pizza. Yeah, I can do that. All right, Saucy. Now you get an emote. What emote do you want? Hi, Road. Welcome in. Yes, this black marketeer bloke changes his hots depending on how the breeze blows. Quite literally, in fact. Seem to recall the navigator's veil being shifted by a westerly this morning, so that'll put him at Tiller's Rest. Nice and close. Why don't we go ask him a few questions before we head back to the guild? kind of want pizza now. God dang it. A star emote? Oh, a stare emote. That makes more sense. Do you have an example, Saucy? What do you mean by a stare emote? There we go. Figured you would. Okay. I can work with that. I kind of like, I kind of like the one from Lyra. Pride myself on my memory for faces. Beards unknown to me. Are you an earnest customer or an inquisitive annoyance? I must be sure of your intentions. This person's doing the same quest as me. All right, so we got a pizza eating cat and a stare emote. Okay, I can work with that. I'll probably ask Lyra who made her stare. The dance is old, but the name is new. Put away your daggers, rogue. I have peddled my wares to your kind since the upright thieves stalked the night. Speak. What would you have of this humble merchant? Still tormented the cults, eh, Granddad? Come for information on a smuggling job. It was this peddler what was caught at the Lefagran checkpoint, moving merchandise for the Grin Curs. Plead innocent even when he had the screws put to him. You wouldn't know aught about that deal, would ye? Every last sordid detail. Not a single grain of stolen sand passes through the shadows without my knowledge. But such prickly wisdom lodges tightly in one's throat. What have you brought to ease the pain of this of its passage? Apparently theatrics, Grandad. Here's your usual purse. Sum is paid, the deal is made. May my answers sate your fickle hunger. Your hapless peddler was indeed innocent. He was but a beast of burden employed by associates of the grinning curs, and likely knew naught of his freight's tainted nature. A pawn, if you will, a convenient decoy. There are those amongst my acquaintances who specialize in providing such services. Aye, that's what I thought. The curs wanted that call to get caught. Now the jackets have had a taste. They'll waste their time yaffling every shite pie who comes through their checkpoint. Meanwhile, the real treasures are hidden away in the Darkmans, along with the Grin Curs. Not the Darkmans, Master Rogue, the Mist. Aside from the traveling merchant, the Curs associates have spent coin on another piece for this little game. A navigator, one who is practiced in piloting a vessel through the Doxies Pole. The Doxies? The gods only know how many ships have sailed into that fog soup and never come out again. And that's where you say the Curs have gone to ground? I'm going to make a note about your guys' emotes, because I feel like I'm going to forget otherwise. Reminder to self. Hi, Squid. Thank you for the care package. The pizza eating cat. Lyra's there. Oh. There we go. You're not here? You have a good impression that I got traumatized through virus. It is a pretty freaking creepy emote, honestly. And I'm gonna be boozled. I'll do the care package after being boozled so I can wash this out of my mouth. Oh god. This is one of the worst ones, potentially. Toasted marshmallow or stink bug. I really, God fucking hope this isn't stink bug. Oh, it's stink bug. It's stink bug. Yeah. Ugh. Ew, that's gross. It's so bad. No, it smells bad. Oh, that's disgusting. Yeah. Thank you for the lurk, Spartan. It's sad when I go into the Bean Boozles to specifically look for one of the toothpaste flavored ones. There was one left. There was one of the blue ones left. I am not sure if I will be happy with this decision later. And that's where they say the curs have gone to ground. There's a trick that took some bollocks. Once their hunted tub was sitting dimber in the mist, though. Would have been easy to have these associates of theirs carry the junk goods to Lenosha. Check something real quick. Ah, well, I figured out where Saucy is. Aren't you on mod duty? I see your streamer. Then the canny coves just need to wait for the peddler to get boned. Draw the glazes of the yellow jackets inland. You need to strike now. As soon as they learn the coast is clear, they'll flee for open waters. Yes. Exactly. You are multitasking. The heck? Fair appraisal of events. Now that you know the location of your marks, however, it will not be so difficult to track them down. Doxy's Pull was once an impenetrable shroud. Ever since the calamity, the mists are far less constant. Narrow your search to the heaviest banks, and you will soon uncover those who wish to remain unseen. But now, a warning. The mists conceal other dangers besides the dogs you seek. A careless step may land you upon the chopping block? You can't mean. Seems I've found myself another lead to look into. You hurry on back to Jack and tell him what we've learned so far. That's still one of my favorite emotes, though. The Zoomies one. That's one I do want to get. Somebody suggested a Zoomies Redeem once, where my VTuber like zips around the screen. And I've been trying to figure out how to go about that, and I think I finally figured out a way to do it. I just need to see how it would work. Green screen it? No. So you see how I move when I go like this? Is that the suggestion? I don't think so. They just said Zoomies Redeem. I don't know how green screen stuff works. I'm just thinking I could make it so my model, I could probably make it so my model moves like here and then here and then here and then here and then here and stuff, or something like that. The question is, would I want to always be upright, or would we want me to go like upside down and sideways and at a weird angle? About time, lad. It was gone so long I almost sent the stray after ye. What happened underfoot? So our marks and their bidden bubbles are snug inside the Doxy's pole, eh? Not discount the old man's warning, but we may not have a better chance to crash the curves and grab all their treasures. Board their ships right now, you, me, and Vicky. Suppose we'll be needing ourselves a tub for the voyage. All of Wids with Swarsant. And see what the dry docks can spare us by way of a ship and a reliable crew. Get your kit together and meet us there. Oh, Materia sells for a decent amount. Huh. That one's almost able to extract, but never quite reached. Oh well. Just think quest in chat. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Alright, Multiversal, I'll pull in some favors, and I've pulled in some favors, and there's a crew that'll get us close enough to scamper aboard the Cur's vessel. It'll be cramped up on that deck. We try to mill the whole lot at once. We'll soon find ourselves up against the rails. So we go in quick and quiet and try to knock them off a few at a time. Welcome back, Kira. I don't know what dragons you have, but hope they're okay. Well, Colt, are you eager to test your sea legs? Bearded dragons? Bearded dragons are really cool, and it's one thing I would really be tempted to get as a pet. I love bearded dragons. Thank you for the care package, Kira. You having fun over there, Kira? Yeah, I found me one of them treasures. Unless there's another fist-sized blue diamond on board, it's gotta be the cerulean star. As for them other two bubbles, tossed the cabins and been through the hold ilm by ilm, but there's naught else here. Open sesame. Well, we'll just have to ask old Sweet Lake, won't we? Spit it out, Kerr. Where are you keeping the rest of the treasures? You think I'll spill me guts for the likes of you, rogue? Maybe you wouldn't, at that. What about this partner you're working with? Now, you don't need no partner. Yes, hello, Kira. Shouldn't you be getting ready to go to sleep? So, you're telling me this was all your own idea? Woke up one day and decided you'd attack a maelstrom transport right off the coast of Aleport and disappear into the love and embrace of the Doxy's Pole? Not exactly your style, is it? Grin curs are too bleeding famous for being the crew what turned their snouts up at privateering in favor of keeping the old ways. No, I did not forget. You only escaped the Yellow Jackets' grip this long by crawling on your bellies and snatching scraps Fell from the table. What are you talking about, Saucy? You ain't the type to sink your teeth into a Navy-owned vessel, no matter the price. Aye, well, maybe there ain't no profit in being cautious no more. The age of pirates is swift coming to an end. No, it won't be stopped. Not by a piddling little crew like mine. That's why we've thrown our lot in with the executioners. Hi, Berenger. I hope you've been well. It's been a while. So you've been enjoying some of the older Monster Hunter games. Hope those have been going well for you. The blue rock was just our share of the loot. The scraps from the table, like you said. If you want them other trinkets, then you'll have to pick it up with our new mates. They're enjoying the stream. I appreciate it. I'll lurk in yours when I can. But times have not been friendly for participation recently. One job at a time, lad. First, we need to get these stinking coves and their tub back to the docks. Yeah. Still excited for that new Monster Hunter, though. Monster Hunter Wilds is... I will be living in that game for a while when it comes out. No, I'm enjoying it. I've wanted to try getting back into it for a couple of years now. But, was never able to due to, like, money and circumstances and not having people to play with. But now I have people to play with and I don't have to pay off my car. I've paid off my car, so I could get back into this. Yes, I am so hyped for Wilds. I can't wait. I wish it would come sooner. I will be pre-ordering that as soon as it hits Steam. Kira, it's Thursday for you. I'm pretty sure you have school. Oh, Beringer, you would probably know. Did somebody reopen Try servers somehow? I only grab with Wilds though at the moment. Not out already. Yes, agreed. God damn it, Saucy. I could have sworn I saw a streamer who was doing online Monster Hunter Try gameplay the other day. From what I heard, a community of fans got Try servers working again, so it's basically playable again. Really? Okay. That's kind of fancy. Because Try was actually my first Monster Hunter game. A friend got me into it, but they closed the servers literally 3 months after I got the game. So I only got to experience Try for 3 months, and then nothing. So it was an interesting experience. That's kind of cool. I don't have any way to play it anymore, but I still think that's really cool. But yes, I'm super excited for Wilds. I've finished everything in World except for two quests, two missions. Um, but I'm kind of burnt out on that one. And I found out that my computer crashes if I try and stream Rise. So the Rise is an off-stream thing. So I'll be looking forward to World or Wilds. I'm excited. Excited. So hyped for it. Putting aside the issue of who gave the orders, there's no doubt that these was the coves as raided that Maelstrom ship. Now for a punishment, what fits the crime. Yeah. Hey, at least I can still play it off stream. But I either every tech guy I've talked to, I either need a new GPU, which is way too expensive, or a new power supply, which unfortunately I am a lazy bum right now and don't feel like rewiring a new power supply into my PC. Don't really want to have to do that, so it will be an off-stream game for a while. Which I'm fine with. I still get to enjoy the game regardless, and I can play with other people on their streams instead. I mean, they're different weight capacities, Kira. I got one for the first time the other day, and I don't think it's that heavy, but it feels nice. But, it's obviously going to be heavier for other people. I was informed that a certain well-known pirate ship was spotted weighing anchor at the Moraby dry docks. Assume that this was your work? Aye, you missed all the excitement, Captain. Never you mind. The cerulean star is back in Bob and our sneaky little ambles. Humph. And these must be the grinning curs. Degenerate fiends, how dare you ply your filthy trade in luminescent waters? How many innocent sailors were massacred that you might sate your vile avarice? Every one of your kind ought to be lined up and shot. Musket ball is the only answer for this rampant display of lawlessness. Wait. Do you mean to just execute him here on the bloody docks? Hi, Sam. You're a little bit late. Please take the buggers into custody first. Hand him over to ye for lawful punishment will satisfy the demands of the code just as well. I've already got the answers to our questions, so feel free to take him away. You did still make it. Do not presume to give me orders, rogue. You only managed to capture these villains and their ill-gotten treasure by employing unsavory and unconscionable means. I can always bring up the last stream that you missed, though. Why, you're not more than pirates yourselves. These bastards ain't worth a true pirate's spit. The upright thieves was formed to protect us from ourselves. Now they're just hunting dogs for the Admiral. We're gonna talk about that stream. I'll always remember the one stream Sam didn't want to watch. She decided to sleep through it. I'm so hurt. No, not really. I'm just giving you a hard time, Sam. I know, and I'm glad you got your rest. You gotta make sure you take care of yourself. Merweb yanks the leash and another buccaneer disappears. The rogues are traitors to your own kind, if it hadn't been for you. Aye, go on then. Blame me and Mikos for your own failures. What is that? Who? Oh, another GFX artist. Ignore. You knew what ye was about when you defied the code. You knew that we'd be after ye. We're done here. There's still 2 treasures left, Rogue, and I mean to claim them both. I'd reconsider this contest of yours, Captain. Turns out this fish we're trying to hook is a shark, and it might just swallow ye whole. Can't throw a knife at her. Go to bed, Kira. I know you have stuff to do today, and it's like 2 a.m. for you. Thank you for the care package, Sam. I refuse, Sam. That's what that button's there for. Thank you for the head pats. No, it doesn't make it better. Go to bed. Then I work on that ship, Multiversal. First blood is ours. How do you take to fighting the sea? There are few as can drop an opponent as quick as a rogue, but mind you don't exhaust yourself just flailing your blades at the tougher coves. And that goes double for when you've mates on your flank. You notice yourself starting to flag. There's not wrong with pulling back from time to time and staggering your attacks with each other to keep the pressure on. Set it at 4, Colt. But I'll need ye sharp enough to carve steel for what's to come. I'm afraid this will be more of a challenge than even what that little shrew was bargaining for. I appreciate it, Kira. I probably won't be going for too much longer anyways. Assuming the curs wasn't lying about the executioners. The executioners are who I bloody think they are. Twixt you and me, though. I'm hoping the name is just some laughable coincidence. Good night, Kira. Sweet dreams. Hope you sleep well. Those are different. Oh, there. We have a rough job ahead of us, and that's a fact. Matters are tangled enough with... what with that Malala Mort snapping at our heels. We still managed to grab all that first trinket without too much fuss. Fighting back them other 2 treasures, though, that'll be a different story. Once the stray gets here, I'll explain what, or more to the point who, we're up against. Alright, we've 2 bubbles left on the list. The Silver Sorrows and the Black Sarcophagus. Let's see where we're at. Wait, where's Perimu got to? Yes, I hope you don't get cramps. I've woken up to cramps before. and they are uncomfortable. Underfoot, he's still looking to whittle the tail behind that bleeding sarcophagus. Nighty-night, Kira. Thank you for stopping by. Not be cloying that stickler until we've at least an inkling as to what the bloody thing looks like. Here's a side. I've been doing some digging on me own into these executioner allies of the Grinning Curs. I'm afraid the name weren't no coincidence. Multiversal. You've heard of the bloody executioners, I hope? Seems them Curs was feeding from the Bamblo, one of the nation's greatest pirate powers. They ain't no ordinary crew of cutthroats, lad. Then Limsa Laminsa, the bloody executioners wield power and influence second only to the Admiral herself. No, I can't do that. I still remember the one time I got a Charlie horse when I woke up in the morning. There was no going back to sleep after that. It was none too fond to melt Merle Webb or her prohibition on piracy. It was only the overwhelming threat posed by the Garlean Empire that eventually convinced him to play nice with the thalassocracy. The pirates ain't ones to play nice for long. Now that Hilfer ain't around to helm the ship, the solid area of the Bloody Butchers has begun to show cracks. All the strongest captains and lieutenants begun to form their own factions and are scrabbling to claim the top chair for themselves. Of course, not one bloody cove can agree with another on which way the executioners ought to sail. Among these new factions, though, is a group that is pushing to break free of the Admiral's grip completely. Turns out these reformists, as they call themselves, was the ones that took the Grinning Curs under their wing. It means they've got possession of the last two treasures we get to cloy. Rumors around town say that even for executioners, these coves are bloody and ruthless and not to be crossed. You should sit this one out, Jack. Piss on Malella's contest. It ain't worth this kind of grief. You'd be inviting the wrath of a crew so large and dangerous that even the Admiral ain't coming to blows with them. They even ever came after us. Large or small, it don't much matter. They broke the code when they hit that maelstrom tub. Aye, the Grinning Curs are paying for their crime. We'd be poor sodden excuses for rogues if we let the real culprits carry on unpunished. We need to see this job to the end, and that means biting back them treasures, and hand down proper justice to them as deserve it. But Jack, listen, with all the infighting going on at the present, us stabbing a short blade into one faction's toe ain't like to bring the whole executioner crew down on our heads. Besides, them reformist buggers are so far split from the main mob that they've been avoiding the city altogether. Now, about time we got to work. Multiversal, you're to track down our black market contact. I sent him to look into the Curs' new allies a while back. So he should have some answers for us by now. The veil was lifted by a southerly this morning. That'll put the old man at his haunt in Lower Lenosia. Here, take the sack of blunt, pay a visit to the House of Sticks. That's Kobold territory, if you didn't know. The old man bribes them with ore. Hires the biggest and meanest sods as bodyguards. Just be ready for your approach to be challenged. Do. Do, 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 do. Oh look, I caught up to her. I'm gonna let her do her thing. I don't want to interfere. Hi, Spartan. Welcome back. Trying not to interfere with you. Welcome to House of Sticks, young rogue. You must excuse my hireling's enthusiasm for greeting visitors. Now, have you any cumbersome baggage of which I might relieve you before we begin our conversation in earnest? Heavy burden for one of your tender years to bear. But its weight has balanced the scales. The sum is paid and the deal is made. Let us speak of these reformists. This faction that so wronged the code now seeks to peddle one of its stolen treasures, the earrings better known as the Silver Sorrows. The deal, it is said, is set to take place at Costa del Sol. The buyer, a moneyed merchant from the golden sands of Ul'dah. The earrings will be out in the open, vulnerable. I would target the moment of transaction, were I so inclined, as the gentleman up there by the cabin appears to be, for he purchased this selfsame information. Though he attempts to disguise his identity, the stench of a soldier yet lingers. I know not where one such as he came to learn of my existence, but I suspect he works for a certain yellow-coated captain. Brave she is, but foolish. Stumble blindly into the underworld, and your groping hands will not save you from the holes at your feet. Sudden shall be her fall. Oh. Is flying faster, or is it, like, is the actual speed of flying in this game faster? Or is it just more convenient because you can fly over stuff? It's faster? Okay. I've been wondering about that. Finally got flying in Heavensward. Just to not be able to fly to the next one again. I mean, I can't even fly at all anyways. Welcome to my suffering. Oh, excuse me. Welcome back. What information did the old man have on them reformists? Looking to unload them earrings, are they? Into an old no less. Can't say I'm surprised to hear the buyers from out of town. You won't find many Lamentsons willing to melt coin and them coves are selling. The daftest of sods would go about funding them as means to pull down the admiral. Yeah? One of Malala's lackeys arrived at the house before ye? How did they know to? Bah, them curs we captured must have cackled during the shrew's interrogations. We'll have to assume the Yellow Jackets know what we know. And that means we best get our arses to Costa del Sol rightly now. I'll handle this one, Jack. You and Multiversal can wait here for Perimu. Oh, I have a keep. When the hell is she playing at? After her, lad. She knows this ain't a solo job. Yes, I guess. You got exciting news? Ooh. Ooh, congrats. Have you tried her out yet? Ooh. No, she's a level 50. Ah, fair. Told you to wait at the guild. I don't need, well, might be as I could use an extra cove in the shadows after all. Jack has his mind set on punishing the executioners, but me, I just want to skulk in, cloy them silver bits, and skulk out. About to test her in a domain? Yeah, I hope you like her. She was fun. She's very interesting. Reckon that if I could manage that with no one the wiser, they wouldn't know who to come after. Finish the job without drawing me daggers, you know? Ain't exactly true to the code, but the shield of underworld honor won't stop them bloody killers from cutting mates' throats and setting the sisters a glimmer. I mean, technically you can also always try her in the test domain. The guild's the only place would offer to take in a pirate stray like me, and I'll not see it burn to the ground. The deal's about to start. Say the wid when you're bene to head in. Alright, here's what we know. The rich merchant who's come over from Olda is some old Maida master Gigi Ruju. The call is owns Costa del Sol. Finally got all the yokai weapons for ARR. Nice, Minta. I'll probably get started on that once I get through some more of Realm Reborn. Because I think I have until, like, what, June or something? A Realm Reborn. It's the initial Final Fantasy game. Gigi Ruju's taken his guards and danced in bells and pranced off down the beach someplace, giving over the use of the entire resort to this friend. Seems she didn't want an audience for a bargain with the reformists. Which, as it happens, works out well for us. We'll wait until they're busy haggling over price, then snatch the sorrows and hop the twig before they realize aught's amiss. Sound like a plan? Yeah, there's 6, 7 DLCs now, I think. Expansions. Whatever you want to call them. A Realm Reborn is just the initial game. There, the players have arrived. The Reformist Coin Counter and the Old Dawn Buyer are setting up on the southeast platform. Earrings ought to be nearby. Think about. Who were all these other calls? The place was meant to be empty. See some nasty looking blokes in Old Dawn garb. This guy, this one right here, this is so goofy. And are those Mommets? Ugh. The merchants brought along a whole bloody entourage. I've gone and got ahead of myself. Should have realized the job would never be that easy. I'll have to mill a few of them bodyguards first, I reckon. You don't want to fight through a forest of blades should you get caught sneaking about up on the narrow walkways. Jack, I thought I'd... Know your excuses, love. Know full well what you were about. Start going soft on us, though, and it'll be like losing one of me arms. Can't take on the bloody executioners all by myself. It's only because I've got rogues like you and Underfoot and Multiversal here that the guild can take the jobs it does. When our coves walk the shadows, it's the bleeding pirates would do the trembling. Remember that, Fakib. We ain't got some 2 guild robbers would piss their breeches when their daddles are caught in the honeypot. Or the knives in the Darkmans. No bastard wants to go blade to blade with the likes of us. You've not changed your mind then. You'll need all the stabbers you can get, and I promise mine will be there when you need them. Bene, well, let's carve a path to that platform, and bite back the earrings. You hide yourself down by the docks in case the mark escape during the fighting. Multiversal. You and me'll split up and mill the guards as we go. Them puppets as concern me most. Suggest ye crash them little buggers before they can spring in any rum fun. Creep in as close as you dare, then give him a good solid clout from behind. Aye, it ain't the most original strategy, but that don't make it any less lethal. Once you're done with the first group, slip back into the shadows and move on to the next. Not to it, eh? I'll head over to the back while you start in from the front. Let's wrap this up before them jackets blunder in and scare off our marks. I have a feeling the earrings won't be there. Brilliant conviction. What is this? Breaking limits as only a true warrior of light could. Huh. Wonder what that is. Why are these red? Because I can't move from the... Yeah, okay. Duty complete. Rogues? No one mentioned aught about rogues. What in the hells do you think you're doing? I'm conducting a business transaction on behalf of the bloody executioners. Do you understand what that means? Do you know what they'll do to you? Aye. Well, affrighted. Then, that you're the one who's shaken. Don't much matter to me who you work for. Your bosses broke the code, and we're here to collect. Those would be the Silver Sorrows, then? Sure, you paid a caravan a coin for some shiny baubles, but I doubt they're worth your life. Let's have them, then. Oh, wait, damn you. You should know that this personage is an extremely influential member of the East Aldenar Trading Company. Surely you've heard of it. The threat of reprisal will not stay your hand. Then consider the political ramifications of interfering with a foreign dignitary. The Admiral would not desire you to damage Limsa's relation with Ul'dah. Yes, exactly. I'm very highly placed in Ul'dah society. I have powerful friends who would not be pleased were you to mistreat me in any fashion. And you must understand, the Silver Sorrows are a historical treasure. Gift once bestowed upon Sultana Nasha ol Nasha by her champion. The earrings were later stolen from the royal vault, and we lost hope of ever recovering them. The might so easily purchase them is thus a miracle. The return of these trinkets will be, that is to say, the sorrows must be returned to Ul'dah. Can you not look the other way for the sake of my nation's pride? You must think me some dull-witted thug. If this deal was being made on behalf of your country, why are you sneaking about and concerned with pirates? Excellent point. One might doubt your quality of character were you to continue with these feeble fabrications. Hi, Veltra. You need only entrust those earrings to me, should you truly wish to see them returned to Ul'dah, that is. After all, 'twas to fulfill that very purpose that the thalassocracy bid on the sorrows in the first place. Bit late there, aren't ye, Captain? I think we'll agree this round belongs to us. On the contrary, my dear scoundrels, I made the winning move the moment I knew we were dealing with a merchant of Ul'dah. Come bearing an official order of seizure, authorized by the Admiral herself. You will not be harmed, but I must insist that you cooperate with this reclamation of unlawfully obtained goods. The Costa del Sol is private property, and nevertheless lies within state-governed territory. Come along quietly, and we need not inconvenience Master Gigi Ruju any further. These suspects will be taken into Yellow Jacket custody, and do not concern yourself with the Silver Sorrows. You'll be quite safe with me. Still hate her. Hope you've been well, Veltra. Hope you're having a good day. Her smile is creepy. The hells take that canary-colored harpy. I might as well have handed the things to her on a velvet cushion. Got to see all the kiddos. That was nice. Glad you enjoyed it. I don't think I could ever deal with, like, big groups of kids again. Not after growing up with them for so long. I'll go find Underfoot and help him with his digging. There's still that last treasure out there. You can be sure the reformists won't be giving it up without a fight. Aye, you do that. Any luck to you, love. Ah, there you are. You left before events had truly been decided, and I thought you deserved to know the score. Ul'dah merchant has acquiesced to our request to surrender the Silver Sorrows into our keeping. We'll also apprehend the reformist accountant, and we'll be holding him for further questioning. Oh. Bonin and associate of the bloody executioners. Yellow Jackets don't flinch from your duty, I'll give you that. What's this I hear about you buying information, Captain? Thought you'd sooner die than associate with elements of the underworld. I'll do what I must to stay ahead in this challenge. That Marketeer's knowledge was vital to the case. 'Tis true I might find his practices distasteful, but he is no pirate. It is the fading era of piracy, which I mean to consign to the history books. That chapter will never be fully closed until every pirate-spawned relic, including you and your guild, becomes a thing of the past. Valiant and forthright. These are the words by which the Yellow Jackets live. It is the manner in which we protect Limsa. For an oath on the graves of my sisters, no more shall the innocent suffer in the hands of these savage buccaneers, these unrepentant killers. And a grand oath it is. I've got me fambles full, just keeping the code intact. The code is a kind of oath too, when you get down to it, and since I've sworn to uphold it, I've no intention of stepping aside and letting you trample all over me and me coves. In fact, you'd be better off giving in now before matters get proper serious. Just say you're sorry, admit defeat, and we'll leave it at that, eh? Your audacity knows no bounds. I am done wasting words. My throat is certainly getting a workout from this. I shall reclaim that last treasure, and then I will look on victorious as your guild is dismantled brick by brick. That's the spirit, Captain. Just don't forget to keep an eye on them earrings. He's crawling with rogues, you know. You could keep the stars in a bloody lockbox in the Coral Tower, but look away for a moment, and one of me coves will bite them beauties right back. Come on, back to the sisters for us. Well, after all that hard work, the shrew made off with the spoils. As far as her damn context goes, I suppose that makes us even. It'll be the last treasure, this black sarcophagus, that decides the victor. Whatever the reformists are doing to keep it Bob, you can bet your grandmom's teeth there will be some blade work needed before this job is done. Get yourself ready for a proper scrap. Do. Alright, I think I am going to end this here. I would love to finish this quest to become a ninja, but I think I'm going to stop here for today. Do thing with the weapon swap out before I forget. I don't like those. Come on, exit game. Yes, thank you guys for hanging out. It's always a good time to see you here. Thank you for being way too generous against Spartan. I really appreciate it. All those subs were a lot. I will get looking on those emotes this weekend potentially. Yes, probably. sometime soon. The stair one I already know. I'll just ask the person who I know has one, who their artist is. The pizza eating one I'll have to look around for. But yes, we will be getting some new emotes. I really do need to get working on those. There's so many empty slots that I have. I also just want to get some of the ones I already have redone to match this model a little bit. But until then, let us go out with a raid. Let's see who is live. Let's see. Is he still doing the fundraiser? If he's still doing the fundraiser, we might raid him. I don't think he's doing the fundraiser anymore. You know what? This game looks ridiculous, anyways. Though. So we are going to raid. We're gonna raid into Jinja, who is playing a game called Pokemon Rogue. I don't understand what this game is, but it looks like it's just a ridiculous fusion of different Pokemon games, just completely destroyed with each other. Yeah, Poke Rogue. I don't understand. It looks like a mess, and that's all that matters. So I will catch you guys later. We're gonna go say hi to Jinja. He does do a lot of fundraisers. I don't think he's doing one at the moment, but if he is, still give him some support regardless. He's a cool guy. So I will catch you guys later. Have a wonderful rest of your night, and I will see you all again tomorrow for a potential collab with people. I don't know. It was supposed to be today, and then it got moved tomorrow, and blah blah blah. It kind of turned into a mess. So either way, I hope you all have a wonderful night, and I will catch you later. Bye, everybody.